Fiber gets hyped as the secret to weight loss, digestion, gut health, and for a good reason. But not all fiber is the same. Some types feed the bacteria in your gut, others bulk up your stool, and too much can actually cause constipation. Even diarrhea as well. That seems kind of weird, right? Can do both. It also can stall your fat loss progress. But today we'll break down the difference between soluble and insoluble fiber, how much of each you actually need, and why balance, not just more fiber, is the key. It's going to be a good one, so grab your coffee and let's get into it.
Let's go.
Let's go. Did you know there's a difference?
Yes, I did.
Okay, good for you.
Yeah, I know about that.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
We learned that years ago as a trainer.
Well, we also learned that with our nutrition certification.
Yes. Insoluble and soluble.
Yeah. It's funny to me that like fiber can cause constipation and diarrhea. It's kind of like a mind F.
I know. It's true though.
How does it do both? Well, we will for sure get into it. Before we go too far, you guys make sure you are subscribed here to us on YouTube and listen to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, everywhere you listen to your podcast, Good Pods. Follow us on Candidly _with coffee on Instagram, also our personal Instagrams, and comment below if you have any questions. We love to interact with you guys in the comments.
Yep, love it. I love when they have questions, especially like myth-busting questions.
Yeah.
Like I heard this. Is it true?
And if you have a specific question for us in the comments and you have it like you want Mike to answer or whatever, just tag us in the comments.
That's
you can
it.
do it at Esco Elite Mindset. That'll tag Mike because he has his own channel.
True.
Yeah, so you guys can get
Tag
your
me.
answers.
Tag away.
And this is on YouTube. I'm talking on YouTube. If you're listening, head over to YouTube and watch us too. You could see us in studio.
Yes, you can.
I'm curious. I wonder, I feel like we have like half of our audience listens only and half of us watches.
I wonder how we can find that out.
Well, no, I wonder why like, you know.
We're on other platforms, right? Because I only go to YouTube. I don't know about Spotify or Apple.
Didn't I just say that they can listen to us?
I know you did. I'm just saying, I wonder the percentage of audience that's over there.
Oh, well, on Good Pods, we have quite a bit of listeners over on Good Pods because we keep ranking over there.
Okay.
We're charting up there.
Getting up there because of you guys. So keep pushing us.
Yeah.
Refer us to everybody, your family, friends, if you like the show.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm still feeling like I'm OC vibes, navy blue, white, OC vibes this week.
Better hop on a boat. You're just missing the hat.
Yeah, I'm missing my captain's hat.
Yes.
I need one.
You did. You had one before.
We need to meet someone with a yacht so we can go on one.
That's next.
Mike needs to do his social thing. So we heard that there's this there is this happy hour in what is it called? Oh, the Cannery. We went to dinner at the Cannery, which was really good actually. Cannery in Newport Beach over at Lido. And it was really cool. Really good restaurant, really cool vibes. I loved the look of it. But they said every day there's a happy hour, 3:30 to 6:30, and people come off the yachts and they line up for this happy hour. And we went up there to check out and they have sushi, but they said it's a scene. Like it's just people watching for days. The waiter even told us the booth to sit in so that we could see the lay of the land.
We're going.
Yeah.
I want to make some new friends.
So I told Mike he needs to go and meet some friends with yachts.
Yes.
So we can go.
We'll get there.
So we can go. I don't want a yacht. I just want to be on a yacht.
Just chilling.
Just chilling.
But the good thing now is we ain't got to drink to enjoy ourselves. We get to watch everybody else get sloshed.
No, and then I feel great the next day. It's the best people watching because you're sober and you're not.
You see everything.
It's like
you're aware.
You are people watching. You're not being watched. When you drink, you're the one being watched.
Yes. That's so true.
Yeah. I don't want to be watched. I don't want to do things that people need to watch me do because I'm being a fool.
Yeah.
I don't want to do anything that's going to take me out of my right mind.
Facts.
You know? All right, you guys, let's get into fiber because it's so confusing, to be honest. The insoluble, soluble, I always forget.
I know.
Always forget which one does what. I just know there are two different things. The fiber basics are their soluble fiber, which is gel forming. So if you have a soluble fiber and you add water to it, if it forms like a gel-like substance, that is soluble. If it dissolves in the water, that's insoluble. So the gel forming feeds good gut bacteria. So it's a prebiotic. So it's going to help keep the gut bacteria, the good gut bacteria in your gut healthy and growing. It slows digestion. This is good. This is what helps you with satiety. And this is actually what helps control your blood sugar levels. That's why fiber is so important to add to your meals. It is going to slow things down. It's going to prevent, insulin from spiking, and it's just going to keep you fuller longer. It also can soften your stool, so it can help you go to the bathroom. So examples: oats, apples, citrus, beans, lentil, barley, flaxseed, chia, psyllium husk. Those are all examples of soluble fiber. Also, I think raspberries is soluble.
Yeah, a lot of fiber in raspberries.
Raspberries makes me go poo. So let's talk about razzle dazzle.
Yeah.
We got to talk about razzle dazzle. My razzle dazzle sauce, you guys, it is the key. I feel like it is like Ozempic in a jar because it slows down digestion. It helps you go to the bathroom. It increases satiety. You get a lot of fiber. So in one serving of that, you're going to get like 10 grams of fiber because it's chia seeds and frozen raspberries. Raspberries are one of the highest fiber content fruit. And the chia seeds, and then it's just a little bit of sweetener of your choice, water, and bingo bango, you're good. It keeps you so regular, and it's very filling.
Yeah, you could add it to like your oatmeal. You could add it to like your yogurt bowl.
I make a jar at a time. It lasts for like a week or two. I personally like the Trader Joe's frozen raspberries. They have a good taste to them. Sometimes frozen raspberries taste a little like aluminum. They have an aluminum taste.
Really?
That could be my mind, but Trader Joe's doesn't have that. But if you have not made my Razzle Dazzle, you got to make it. It's so good on yogurt. I love it on yogurt.
Yeah.
And what I would do is I would have Fage Greek yogurt that has a lot of protein in it. Then I'd do a scoop of lemon Italian ice protein powder as another 20 grams of protein. So we're at 38 grams of protein. Then I'll do like 2 tablespoons of almond butter, another 6 grams of protein. So you're at like 44 grams of protein. You've got healthy fats. You've got protein. Then you throw in the Razzle Dazzle and with the fiber. That bowl is so filling and so balanced and so like just helps you go to the bathroom. It helps you hit your protein goal. You're getting healthy fats. It is like the trifecta. You can't go wrong. Protein, fats, and fiber is the trifecta. That's what I consider like the gold star of a meal, especially if you're in a calorie deficit. That's the gold star. That is like, a replacement for a GLP-1. It's going to slow down digestion. It's going to balance your blood sugar. It's going to keep you full long. It's going to keep the food noise out because you're satisfied.
Yeah,
you haven't tried it.
It hits all three.
It hits all. Create meals that are the trifecta for you. That is going to help. Okay, insoluble fiber. Insoluble adds bulk. So it's not fermentable. So, and it speeds the transition through the gut. So if you have diarrhea, that's what's gonna help you. Insoluble fiber is gonna help you because it's gonna create bulk in the stool. Because if you have diarrhea, you don't have enough bulk. It'll create bulk in your stool and it'll get things back, on track. It keeps you regular and it helps prevent constipation also. It does not feed your healthy gut bacteria though. So it is not a prebiotic. So you need soluble fiber. You need a combination of both to have good gut health, good digestive health. Examples of insolubles: whole wheat, brown rice, nuts, seeds, carrots, cucumbers, zucchini, leafy greens, and the skins of fruits and veggies. So sometimes you might have a fruit that has a good high fiber content and it has both, like an apple. An apple has both. The skin and the meat of the apple have fiber. So the meat is going to give you soluble and the skin is going to give you insoluble. It's a nice little combo.
That's why I like the PB&J. I mean, the peanut butter alone. My protein peanut butter with a dipping in an apple. It's a quick snack.
Because you do the protein peanut butter with the apple. You get the fiber, you get the protein.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can even throw a little razzle dazzle in there if you want to even sweeten it up even more.
Oh, we've done that before. It's
good.
Like PB&J.
Yes, like a PB&J. Yeah, exactly.
So good.
You got to get creative in this. You know, you got to make it fun.
So
delicious.
Which fiber feeds gut bacteria? Because you need that. If you're getting bloated a lot, you might lack healthy gut bacteria. So if you're someone who gets bloated, you might need soluble fiber. So inulin and pectins, resistant starch, they feed the gut microbiomes. So they produce short-chain fatty acids. These are called SCFAs that lower inflammation and support colon health. Insoluble does not do that. So it's important to know the difference between the two. But if you are someone that gets bloated, you're probably not feeding your gut bacteria, so it's dying off. And that could be your problem.
Because a lot of people get bloated a lot.
Yeah. It's not normal. You need to address it.
Yeah.
If you're getting bloated, address it.
Like
Figure
daily.
out why. Stop. It's like your body is telling you there's a problem. And if you're bloated, it's not just, oh, it's uncomfortable. You don't like the way it feels and looks. If you're bloated, you're not operating optimally internally. So it's a problem. You need to figure it out. So which fiber creates stool bulk? Insoluble. It's going to increase the weight of your stool and the frequency. So here's the catch. I have clients sometimes that they'll be totally on track, and I'll look at their weight for the week and they've popped up, and then I look at their fiber and they have like 60 grams of fiber a day. I'm like, you're creating a lot of bulk in your digestive tract, and that's impacting the scale. So lay off the fiber.
Too much.
Again, people overcorrect.
Too much. You don't need that much.
Overcorrect. So
what is it, 25, 30 grams a day?
25 to 35, and it should be a combination of both. So if you have 30 grams of protein, but it's all insoluble, you have a lot going on in the colon. You have a lot going on there. You're creating a lot of bulk. And so you're going to go to the bathroom a lot. And just because, but I go to the bathroom a lot, I know that means you just have lots of stool all the time. You know what I mean? So maybe you're a little too high. Maybe scale back on the insoluble, see if that helps.
And you better make sure your stool is healthy too.
So, how does it add bulk? It's because it pulls water. It adds water. It pulls water into the digestive tract, and it creates like this bulk. It also will soften the stool. It'll soften hard stool. So if you struggle with that, so again, if you're constipated, it's usually because of dehydration, right? So if you're dehydrated, you need more water. So what the body is will try to pull water into your colon to soften the stool.
What did we say? Water moves the boat?
Yeah. So like the way I like to, it's an analogy. If you have a boat, you might have like a boat in the canal. The canal is your colon. The boat is your stool. But a boat doesn't move if there's no water. It's going to get stuck in the canal. So if you drink water and supplement with like a psyllium husk or something like that, it will take that water and it'll flush it into the canal, and the boat will move.
That's a good analogy.
That's how it all works.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
It's funny. It's good to know though how the human body operates. People don't know. We're all living in this shell, or this car, like I like to call it, but no one knows how to drive it. No one understands how it works.
Right.
The mechanisms.
We should know. It's we
that's
know
basic.
We know how to our remote controls.
Yes.
We know how to fix our surround sound, all that. But we don't know how our own machine works.
No, people do not at all. You could throw questions, but like, I'll give you $1 million if you answer these 5 important questions about yourself and you won't even know.
I know.
They'll get it wrong every time.
And that's why, again, I've really wanted to focus on doing these short topics we're drilling in a little deeper, because people generalize it. I'm guilty of generalizing it sometimes to my clients. Just eat 25 to 35 grams of fiber a day. It's good for you. Slows digestion. Balances blood sugar. Okay. But we can get a little more granular there. We can get a little deeper. How much soluble versus insoluble? So if your daily target is 25 to 35 grams a day, the ideal is a third coming from soluble. So 8 to 12 grams from soluble. That's going to help you with your gut health. That's going to help blood sugar control. The insoluble should be the bulk of your fiber, which is for creating digestive regularity and stool bulk. And that's 16 to 20 grams should be from insoluble. So 8 to 12 soluble, 16 to 20 from insoluble. Most whole foods naturally contain a good mix of both types. So if you eat a lot of whole foods, this stuff kind of works itself out. It figures it out for you. But here's the problem. Most people don't eat enough whole foods to handle it without having to think about it. If your diet consists of 50 to 70% processed foods, which most people, it does, unfortunately, you better start thinking about this. You're probably, maybe you're getting in your fiber, but you're probably really heavy on the insoluble, not getting enough soluble. I feel like it's a lot easier to get insoluble fiber in than soluble because of the processed foods people eat have a lot of insoluble.
That's true. That's a good one right there.
The inulins and all of that that's filled with in these protein bars and breads and things like that.
Yeah.
Which is good because we need it, but you don't need a lot. So like one Hero Bread product, you're going to get enough insoluble from one Hero Bread product.
Oh my goodness. Hero has a ton of fiber in their products. That's what I love about them.
So here's the problem and why we just talked about what happens with some of my clients sometimes. Can too much fiber stall weight loss? Overdoing fiber causes bloating, feeling puffy or heavy. So if you feel puffy and you feel heavy and you feel bloated, it's going to impact the scale. It's not body fat, but it impacts the scale. And it also impacts the way you feel. You don't feel lean. You don't feel good. And it's going to mess up your motivation and your mindset. Very high fiber intake can also block absorption of things like iron, calcium, and zinc. So again, please don't overcorrect. People tell you, eat a lot of fiber, eat a diet rich in fiber, fiber. So then you go, oh, I'm just going to eat a ton of fiber. Well,
load up.
Unlike where we talked about with protein, shoot for the stars, don't shoot for the stars with fiber.
No.
Don't do that. You have to be a little more strategic and mindful with fiber because it can cause issues. Mineral absorption is a big deal. Stalls on the scale is a big deal. So over-reliance on high-fiber diet foods can actually push out enough protein and slow down metabolism and muscle building. So be careful with overloading on those high-fiber foods. There's a balance. Like usually I tell my clients, like I love Hero. By the way, I love Hero products. It's excellent. It's going to help you get your fiber goals. But you shouldn't be having a Hero product with every meal. It's too much. It's going to be too much. You might overdo it. And if you're going to the bathroom a lot, you don't think, oh, I'm cleaning out. Blah, blah. No, you're probably taking in too much fiber.
Yeah, that's funny. And I always run into
so
the bathroom.
So you need to kind of like think about, okay, I need to scale back. One bowel movement a day is sufficient. One good productive bowel movement a day, maybe two. But if you're going to the bathroom 2 to 3 times a day, you're probably overdoing it.
I always thought 2 for some reason, bowel movements a day. But one like you said, 1 or 2.
But there's most people, they're like that one to 2 a week.
Right?
Is that crazy?
That is crazy. Some people
That's
go
toxic.
days. That's insane. Exactly. That's toxicity growing inside of you.
Yeah, that is so toxic.
That ain't normal, you guys. And don't let your doctor or professional tell you this because that is not normal.
Okay, so why does fiber constipate you or cause diarrhea? Too much insoluble fiber without water gives you dry, bulky stool. So it bulks up the stool, but there's not enough water. If you're not taking in enough water, you will get constipated and it will stop you up. The boat gets stuck in the canal. But jumping fiber intake too fast when your gut bacteria is not adapted can also cause constipation. So that's another thing. If you suddenly go, oh, I'm not eating enough fiber, I only got 6, 10 for the week, I'm going to go 30, 40, it's going to cause issues. The body likes like gradual changes, nice balance, not a lot of spikes, peaks and valleys. Try to keep things balanced. So that's what causes constipation. So where fiber can cause diarrhea is too much soluble fiber. So psyllium and fruit fibers, they pull in excess water, lots of water into the colon. The water will make your stool loose and cause diarrhea. Also, over fermentation. It can cause too much fiber, can cause over fermentation, gas, urgency, and loose stools. So again, too much of a good thing. You got to create that balance. So again, that balance, so you guys can remember this, write this down. 1/3 of your fiber, 8 to 12 grams daily, should be coming from soluble. and 2/3 should be coming from insoluble. So 16 to 20 grams daily. That if you take one thing out of this episode, that's the main thing that you need to remember. So the solution is when you are implementing a good fiber protocol for yourself, a gradual increase in fiber. So don't shoot for the stars out the gate. If your fiber's been really low, don't suddenly go to 30 grams. You're going to have an issue. So gradually increase it. And the other thing is hydration. Just in general, you should be hydrating, but too much fiber without hydration, you're 100% going to run into some issues. So very, very important.
Drink a lot of water.
So I'm going to give you a quick reference guide for both types of fibers. Okay, so quick reference. You're going to get 5 grams of fiber per serving of soluble rich in a half a cup of oats. You're going to get 4 grams, mostly soluble. 1 medium apple, you're going to get 4 grams of soluble. 2 tablespoons of chia seed, 10 grams, mostly soluble. 1/2 cup of black beans, 7.5 grams, mixed but high in soluble fiber. Insoluble fiber, 1 cup of broccoli has 5 grams, 1 medium carrot, 3 grams, a half a cup of brown rice, 3.5 grams, and 1 cup of leafy greens, 2 to 4 grams. So those are kind of some just quick reference guides in terms of fiber. I'm trying to think. I try to do greens in some of my meals. I eat fruit. We do the razzle dazzle. I also take fiber gummies. That's going to be insoluble. The fiber gummies is my insoluble.
You're on top of your fiber game.
Yeah, I'm good for fiber, and I'm pretty much keep it around the same because I don't. This is the benefit of being a little boring with your food. I kind of keep my meals. I have like a rotation. I keep them in the same rotation because I've already figured out that those meals satisfy my protein. They satisfy my fiber, my healthy fats. So when you kind of like switch it a lot, then you might be like dropping the ball on one of these things.
You're all over the place.
Figured it out. Yeah. So that's the problem.
That's a good hack. So find the meals that's going to hit your fiber goal and keep rotating those, your favorite meals. And you already know what's in those.
Yeah.
You don't have to guess.
Yeah.
Am I doing enough? Am I getting up? You already know how much you're getting.
So I like to say it's the trifecta: fats, fiber, and protein. So have like meals that all like satisfy that, then they all kind of hit the same number so that you can easily plug them in and out. You know, you can switch out 7 dinners, your 7 favorite dinners, and you know they all have around the same in them. And so you can eat any one of those dinners at any time, and you know you're satisfying this. You know you're good. It can be overwhelming.
Of course. There's a lot. There's a lot that goes into this.
It's so much.
But you need to learn this. You need to learn about what you should be putting into your machine, into your body.
Yeah.
This is your body, you know. You're responsible for it, no one else.
Yeah, so before you want to do all kinds of things, supplementation and embark on doing all these products and things like that, like start at home with the food you eat, like your diet. Start there. Master that first.
Clean it up.
Then you can kind of explore other things to really optimize. That's kind of like get into peptides and things like that. But if you are trying to do peptides and you don't even have your diet nailed down, like you're spinning your wheels and wasting your money.
You're almost not getting the full benefits.
You're not. You're wasting your money. Like nail down the basics.
Like you said, if your diet or your food intake consists of 50 to 70% of processed foods, you need to flip that number.
Yeah,
to
that's
whole
the first
foods.
thing you should do.
Flip it around into whole foods.
Because that's going to
that.
fix a lot of the issues right off the bat.
Tons. That alone, you can lose weight on that, just switching that around.
Yeah, but people don't want to do that.
I know they don't. They're addicted to their process and their packaged meals and this and that. And listen, I love my Quest chips. I love the Bear Bells. Yeah. We do too, but we mostly eat whole foods though.
It's a balance, right?
Yes.
You have like mainly your whole food. We have our burrito bowls with rice, with chicken, with all of our avocado and all of that. And
it's
then
all balanced.
I put a serving of chips on it. We have beans. We have like a whole burrito bowl, and then I throw a serving of chips. By the way, speaking of bowls, MegaFit came out with bowls. They have a whole new line of of bowls, like quinoa bowl, chicken bowl, burrito bowl, like a lot of bowls. And I love that because I love a bowl. I feel like bowls are a really easy way to hit all the targets.
They're filling. That's what I love about
And
bowls.
if you're struggling with whole foods, MegaFit's the way to go. It's whole food.
And listen, let me tell you guys something. You're gonna laugh. I'm a guy who was addicted to burritos for years. I love my burritos, but ever since like the whole bowls came around, and I don't really eat burritos anymore. When's the last time you see me eat one? It's like once every 6 months, and I was addicted to those things.
Yeah.
Not like my bowls, because I load up double meat, keep it on the rice with the beans, and then avocado. You know,
because when you have a bowl, it's really easy to create these great meals that satisfy the fiber, the protein, the fat. You know, and then, what's going to be fun? I always have something fun in my bowl. I want something crunchy. I want a serving of chips. I want some croutons. Then you throw in something fun, but you satisfy the things that need to get satisfied first, and then you're good. That's why bowls are great, and that's why I'm so happy that MegaFit came out with a whole line.
I can't wait to try them.
They're doing really good.
MegaFit is I'm telling you, it's game changer.
It is game changer.
There's times where we both come home and I'm tired. I usually do the cooking, but I'm tired. I'm like, you know what? Let's just eat our MegaFits. Simple.
For sure. All right, you guys. So fiber is a powerhouse for gut health and weight management, but balance is everything. About 1/3 of your daily fiber should be soluble for gut health and 2/3 insoluble for regularity. Aim for variety, spread it across meals. Always pair it with water for all those people that are not drinking enough water. That's how you get the benefits without bloating or the bathroom drama. We don't want bathroom drama. All right, next time we're diving into creatine, one of the most researched supplements in the world. Is it safe for women? Does it really help with energy, strength, and even the brain? We'll unpack it all. We'll see you on the next one.
See you.